On December 6, 2024, a 7.0 magnitude earthquake struck off the coast of Northern California. The quake's epicenter was pinpointed near Ferndale, a city located approximately 260 miles north of San Francisco. This event quickly became a stark reminder of the ever-present seismic forces shaping this region. The earthquake's impact reverberated across a vast area. Residents in cities miles away reported feeling the ground shake beneath their feet. Objects trembled on shelves, and some even tumbled to the floor. For a few tense moments, the earth moved, reminding everyone of nature's raw power. The earthquake's magnitude immediately triggered alarm bells. A 7.0 on the Richter scale signifies a major earthquake, capable of causing significant damage. Given California's history with seismic activity, the potential for widespread destruction was a real and frightening possibility. Thankfully, early reports painted a less dire picture. There were no initial reports of major damage or casualties. While the full extent of the quake's impact would take time to assess, the absence of immediate devastation offered a glimmer of hope. Despite the earthquake's power, the damage in Ferndale and surrounding areas was surprisingly minimal. Some homes experienced minor cracks in walls, and a few businesses reported fallen merchandise. The earthquake's impact was more disruptive than destructive. Olivia Cobian, the innkeeper at Ferndale's historic Gingerbread Mansion Inn, described the scene inside the grand old building. "It looked like a bomb went off in here," she recounted, her voice still laced with a hint of disbelief. Heavy fireplaces had shifted, belongings lay scattered across the floor, and the inn's usually pristine interior was in disarray. Despite the initial shock, Cobian was relieved to report that the inn had sustained no significant structural damage. The earthquake, while jarring, had spared the historic building from lasting harm. This sentiment was echoed by many residents, grateful that the earthquake's bark had proven worse than its bite. The earthquake's impact extended beyond Ferndale, reaching communities across a wide swath of Northern California. While the epicenter bore the brunt of the quake's force, the tremors served as a stark reminder that California's seismic dance can impact lives far beyond the fault lines. Following the earthquake, a new wave of anxiety swept through coastal communities. The National Tsunami Warning Center issued a tsunami warning for areas of Northern California and Southern Oregon. The specter of a devastating wall of water loomed large in the minds of residents. In coastal towns and cities, sirens blared, urging residents to seek higher ground. Evacuation orders were issued, sending people scrambling for safety. The normally bustling streets fell eerily silent as residents heeded the warnings, seeking refuge from a potential tsunami. However, as the minutes turned into hours, the anticipated tsunami failed to materialize. The ocean remained calm, the waves lapping gently against the shore, as if oblivious to the seismic drama that had just unfolded. The National Tsunami Warning Center, after careful monitoring, finally lifted the warning. The cancellation brought a collective sigh of relief to coastal communities. The threat of a tsunami, while ultimately unrealized, served as a stark reminder of the ocean's awesome power and the importance of heeding official warnings. Section 4. A wake-up call for earthquake country. The earthquake, while causing minimal physical damage, served as a potent wake-up call for Californians. It was a stark reminder that the state sits atop a web of fault lines, capable of unleashing tremendous energy at any moment. The event underscored the importance of earthquake preparedness. Across California, people revisited their emergency plans, checked their emergency kits, and had conversations about what to do in the event of another quake. The earthquake, in a strange way, had a unifying effect. Schools conducted earthquake drills, businesses reviewed their safety protocols, and families practiced drop, cover, and hold-on techniques. The earthquake, while unwelcome, prompted a renewed focus on safety and preparedness. The event served as a reminder that living in earthquake country requires a certain level of vigilance. It means being aware of the risks, having a plan in place, and being ready to act when the ground starts to shake. Section 5. Preparedness, the best defense against seismic threats. In the aftermath of the earthquake, officials and experts reiterated the importance of preparedness. They emphasized that while we can't predict earthquakes, we can take steps to mitigate their impact. Having a well-stocked emergency kit is crucial. This kit should include essentials like water, non-perishable food, a first aid kit, flashlights, a battery-powered radio, and extra batteries. It's also important to have a plan for communication. Designate an out-of-state contact that family members can reach in case local communication lines are down. Familiarize yourself with evacuation routes and safe zones in your community. Know where to go and what to do in the event of an earthquake or tsunami warning. By being prepared, Californians can face the seismic challenges of their state with greater confidence and resilience.